Using Indian railroads is not that simple, and difficulties start from buying the tickets. The best way to buy tickets is to go online to their own website and buy it just as a tourist quota, because if you use a general quota, you will not find tickets because they are sold out almost 2 months in advance. But in order to use a foreign tourist quota, you need to go to trains, then use a foreign tourist booking section, and then the website will switch you into the mode for tourist quota and will show you availability. But for that you need to go through registration process. For me, the first registration was not successful, and I did not know because it did not tell me. What had happened, that registration fee did not process correctly. And for about a month I tried all kinds of attempts. I contacted customer service, I called them. Calling them almost is just useless because of the really heavy accent. You will never believe that they speak English to you, but they claim they do. That's how paradox. I even tried to go to websites, about 4 or 5 different websites, like tour agencies, where they promised me to book a train ticket, but it was useless also. They even charged me money claiming they will, but nothing worked out. Until I figured out so that I need to make a new registration and make another attempt for paying for that registration, just about $1.50 or something like that. And only then everything worked out and I was able to book all my trip. If you're already in India, there is a tourist office you can go to, but most of the time you will see long lines. I had to wait for about 30 minutes, but even if you will be patient, you might not get that ticket you want, because a lot of tickets, even for tourist quota, are being sold out about 3 days in advance. So it's a gamble.
Train Nizamuddin, Mumbai. This year come.
This man is a scammer. He stands in front of the railroad station and he tries to take to his fake tourist office. He will tell you all kinds of stories so that you will believe you need to go to follow him to buy your ticket.
Bombay.
Where?
Your ticket.
Ticket?
Yes.
Where is ticket?
Bombay tourist center.
Oh, tourist center there?
Yes.
Why are you lying?
You drop your 20.
Tell me, why are you lying? Why are you lying? The tourist center is there, but when the tourist center is right there on the second floor.
Go.
Keep in mind, if you successfully bought a ticket with a tourist quota and you decide to return it, you will lose almost 80% of your money, and it doesn't matter how long in advance you will. It's better to buy a bottle of water in India, but you also need to be careful with those purchases. You need to watch your bottle if it was opened before or not. So you need to buy a reputable kiosk or buy it from authorized person, because many of the sellers, they go and reuse the bottles and refill it somewhere at the stations just from a tap outlet.
Is it coffee? What is it?
Coffee.
Coffee?
The price for this cup is 30 cents. It is very sweet. I would not buy it again. This is the kitchen in the train, so I went and did not see anything horrible. They sell such personalized meals, and they have about 3 different types of meals, and they sell it for 30 rupees. It's okay. You can eat it. Not as good as in restaurants. You can find it outside of the train, but it is decent, clean. But sometimes those people who go and sell it, they can jack up the price. Instead of 30 rupees, they will charge 50. But if you request official price, which is regulated in the train, they will give you for the 30 rupees. This scene I saw on a railroad station. One family was having lunch, and it's just hilarious how they do it. They mix with their hands, it becomes messy, and then they eat it. And you imagine it's really hard to keep your hands clean just in the middle of nowhere. You see, they have to buy a bottled water probably to wash their hands, but it's really hard to keep your hands clean. So I don't know how they manage it to have successful result. Which class of the train to choose? My choice was second class with AC. The reason is, even though I don't like ACs, I'm getting sick from it, even riding for one night. But at least you don't have mosquitoes, because in the third class with no AC, mosquitoes is the huge problem. The second problem going to be in the third class is noise. If you are very close to the head of the airplane, the horn of the head motor is so loud, so it's ear deafening. You definitely better choose the second class because it is less noise, less people, you have less chances your luggage will be stolen, and a bit more comfort. Even though train in India is a good adventure, you still better choose an airplane flying throughout India, because the price is almost the same as is for second class in the train, and it is much faster, unless you want to do just overnight ride and just be in a new place in the morning. It should be kind of reasonable. You save your money on hotel, and plus sometimes you can find second class is cheaper than airplane, but in general it should be the same. Indian trains are not the best experience in the world, but you will still have some water to clean your hands, and the middle junction of the train cars they use as a garbage bins. They just try to throw through these holes. In the toilet, the water running all the time. However, if you want to wash your hands, it's not there.